Welcome back to another episode of the Basement Boyz. Just do it, bro. What is
protesting. I don't do the pod today.
Like that? Yeah. The pod.
It's all good. Go ahead. Jump off.
Hey, what are you doing?
Episode 65.
The pods.
65?
The pods.
60?
The pod.
What you got, Swade?
Gary Zimmerman.
You're just fucking around over there at this point, bro. You don't got... I'm not going to do this every week.
Why do we do this on this pod? We don't even title the fucking video. Oh, shit. I cussed again. We don't even title the video.
Who cares?
What do you mean, title of the video what?
The what, Zimmerman?
The Gary Zimmerman
The
episode.
Gary Zimmerman episode. That should just be the title of the
Bro, he's
video.
a dominant left tackle.
Oh, yeah.
Viking Zimmerman. He's a Hall of Famer, man.
YouTube.
Some of these guys that you're going to name are going to be really, really good, and we're just ignoring them.
Exactly.
Yeah, no
Come
disrespect
on,
to
man.
Gary Zimmerman.
There
You
you go.
know,
Got it right.
His Achilles is still torn. Everybody, he's fine though.
I see his toes through the sock.
Through the sock and through the cast that's over the walking boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just an interesting fellow, man.
all types of-
Unfortunately.
But it's I'm over it. Your Achilles, the
my
sympathy
baby?
fell off.
Isn't it crazy? Kobe played a week after he tore his Achilles, bro.
He,
It's crazy.
He what?
It was 1 week after.
I thought he played the same
He
game.
played
I thought, yeah.
guys. He played a full season in a torn
I
Achilles
thought
and
the
averaged
leg.
28 points.
I'm over it. I'm over it as well, man. I've been over it.
You're done.
Yeah,
yet?
I'm done.
All right, boys. What are we gonna talk about today?
The NFL and the NBA.
We're gonna talk about WWE today too.
WWE, I guess, whatever. I guess we could do that.
I mean, just one of the biggest farewell tours.
Listen, it's like
you have
bro,
to.
you've been a fan. Like you are a fan.
I guess we could do
You don't have to talk to him in that segment.
that. Okay, well,
You don't have
You
to.
don't have
It's not
to.
that big of a
Don't
deal.
can I
Gentlemen.
just shit on the current WWE?
You could
and that could be my segment?
That's
Listen,
your
brother,
fine.
I will shut him with it.
Beautiful.
Yes, he was. All right, NFL boys. We're gonna talk about most pressure in the AFC and the NFC to make the Super Bowl on each side. Listen, the NFC one's kind of tough to like really look at and figure out who has the most pressure. We're gonna talk about all that. We have our hot take, Basement Boyz segment back. I told you guys we're gonna do it a lot more often. We're gonna do it in the NFL. We're gonna do it in the NBA. NBA, I have a question for you guys. You guys don't know what it is. It should be really fun. And we are going to talk about the WWE. We have all these
Tim it down.
John Cena fanboys crying.
I missed the game of the
and
week,
blah,
man.
blah.
You know, if we did the game of the week this year, I guarantee you, all of us will be under
Yeah, it'd be
500.
cooked.
Under 500.
Yeah, it'd look worse than my
Easy.
FanDuel account that I no longer have downloaded.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, it should be fun. And we have the games that'll come out to you guys. But episode 65, let's get right into it. All right, boys. Let's get into our NFL segment of the episode. Tough week, bro. Tough week, man. Patty tore his ACL. Been kind of down about that one.
Come on. Come on.
What's up?
You
You're
got
a piece of
grin on your
shit,
face,
bro. That's
No,
nasty,
man.
bro.
Grin on your face,
No,
bro.
That's
man.
actually that's you're a piece of shit for that.
No, brother. No,
It's
no,
all
no.
good.
No, man.
My Dallas Cowboys got
Tom
eliminated.
tore his ACL. Yeah, come on.
Okay. What does that have to do with anything?
My Cowboys got eliminated from the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
It was just a tough week as just an NFL fan, man.
As a U fan.
As a you hit a tough week, man.
Yeah, listen, it's been a tough
You had a
year
tough
for.
week, man.
It's been a tough week for
Listen,
year.
I'm right behind you.
Unfortunately.
Lamar's not gonna make the playoffs. The Lions aren't gonna make the playoffs. Probably. I mean, it's okay.
You're cheering for
Lions
Bo
took
Nix
an-
and Drake
we'll
May.
live.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be full-fledged
Fans.
Josh Allen fans.
Just NFL fans.
Yeah,
Josh
just
Allen.
watching
Josh
it.
Allen supporters and
Yeah.
cheer on.
All right. Speaking of Josh Allen and the Lions and this and that, I want us to go into each conference, right? And I want us to talk about who has the most pressure to make the Super Bowl from each conference, right? Because I feel like we're pretty much towards the end of the year. I think most teams that are gonna make the playoffs are more than likely like locked in. There's like a few spots that are kind of open for the most part, but I think for the most part we're pretty much locked in. At least in the AFC side, I think the NFC.
The top side, yeah.
Yeah, Yeah,
But
yeah.
like from 4 to 7, that's still a bloodbath.
Yeah,
Going into
yeah. Seeding wise, I don't know if there's any teams that are out of like maybe the Lions still have a chance in the NFC to make it. I know the Carolina and Tampa are fighting, but for the most part, I think we have a good idea.
Yeah.
So let's start off in the AFC. Right now in the AFC, who has the most pressure to make the Super Bowl this year?
Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, because they've gotten there to the AFC title game a bunch of times. And Patrick Mahomes has been their pappy for a long time. And Pappy, unfortunately, won't be in the playoffs this year. And the one kryptonite they have has been eliminated. And the one kryptonite that Josh has had in his career is not going to be there in January. So for me, when I look across the board, the AFC is wide open. If there was a year where Josh had to do it, it would be this year. So I think it's Josh and the Bills. And I don't really think it's those. I mean, do you guys have anybody else that you guys think?
No. No, it's definitely Josh, man. It's definitely Josh. Because, I mean, like, listen, whether the Ravens make it or not, they're just not a good team, bro. Like let's just be real. Like, they're not a good team. They're fighting for with the Steelers to make the fucking playoffs right now. And the Steelers are definitely not a good team. So it can't be the Ravens. And everybody else in the AFC are a bunch of young guns. I mean, you can't have pressure to make the Super Bowl in year 2 or year 3 of your career. You just can't. It is. It's definitely Josh Allen. They have to make the Super Bowl this year. What's crazy, though, when I was looking at it and thinking about it when it comes to like Josh Allen and the Bills, is this might be their toughest route to get there. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Is I feel like this is like one of the worst teams they've had over the last couple of years. It is going to take like a legend mode type of playoff run from Josh for them to get it. Because we watch him now, and there's not a game the Bills win without him having like 3-4 touchdowns, bro. Like, just real talk, because of how inconsistent that they are as far as just a team. So it sucks. They go into this playoffs without Patrick Mahomes and maybe without Lamar Jackson in the way, and it's still going to be tough. And if they don't make it, they're going to get crushed, bro. He's going to get crushed in the media. He just is.
And as head coach, will probably lose his job.
Yeah. Because when we as football fans, we always do this. All of us do it. We're all guilty to it. We always do quarterback versus quarterback. We don't ever do Josh is going up against Denver's defense. We're going to say Josh went to Denver and lost to Bo Nix. Or Josh went to New England and lost to Drake May. That's just what it's going to be, right or wrong.
That's what it's always been.
It's just what it's always been. Just like when Josh he doesn't lose to Spags in the defense, he loses to Patrick Mahomes. Or when Lamar plays Josh, we say Lamar lost to Josh. So it'll sound nasty as hell if Josh loses to Bo Nix, or if he loses to C.J. Stroud.
Now, it's possible he will lose to Bo Nix.
Oh, it's 100% possible.
No, I'm saying it's possible he gets outplayed by Bo Nix.
You never know.
Game. It's very possible.
And that'll be nasty. So, no, it's definitely him in the AFC.
Like if Bo Nix wins a 28-25 game,
Yeah.
he outplayed Josh. I mean,
Yeah.
You guys are going to think that I'm hating on Josh, but the only obvious answer is Josh, the most pressure. But if he does win, I won't find it impressive.
Really?
Hey, come on, man.
No, hear me out.
Why though?
No, hear me out. Josh has always been Josh. With Patty, with Lamar in his way, he's always been Josh. He always performs. The defense, you could say what you want, Brent. It's been the same. Average, mediocre throughout the 3-4 years.
True.
Now,
No Patty, no Lamar.
maybe
If he
Lamar.
win, Lamar's not.
Even if
Lamar makes it.
even if they make it, it's not a
Even
great
if
team.
Lamar
It'll be
makes it.
scary though.
It's not Lamar. I won't find it impressive. I'm not hating on him. I promise you I'm not hating on him.
Why not though?
Because like you have basically like it's very cliche and it's very like corny to say, but if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the best is not in there. The best of Patty Mahomes is not in there. And he didn't beat him. And you're going to go on there and we're going to live in the moment and say, oh, you beat Bo Nix, you beat Drake May, you beat CJ. You did beat them. But you're dependent to beat them. You have to beat them. You're Josh Allen. You're literally the best quarterback.
He's not wrong one bit.
You're the best quarterback in these playoffs through the NFC and the AFC. You're gonna beat them. I won't find it impressive. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not gonna lie to you though.
You won't find it impressive if he makes the Super Bowl or if he wins the
No,
Super
if he
Bowl.
wins the Super Bowl.
Because he has to play a juggernaut.
I understand he has to
yeah.
play a juggernaut, brother, but he's been playing a juggernaut.
He has
and
been
he's
playing a
been
juggernaut.
throughout
He's been playing the juggernaut.
But can I ask you a question?
all the juggernauts.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Though? You wouldn't find it. Again, football fans, we suck. We do quarterback versus quarterback, so I get
It's a
it.
normal thing, bro. It's everybody.
But you wouldn't find it impressive if he beat Denver's defense. He beat the Texans' defense. What if he beat? Let's just say he does beat the Ravens. 2.
If he beats the Ravens, like it's Lamar Jackson at 60%.
What if he beats him in a shootout?
It's even worse.
No, because that tells you Lamar is okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
It depends on how it
It's a
goes.
shootout.
I
Depends on how it
don't.
goes.
I don't. I agree with 97% of what you say.
I think I'm at 100.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
I'm-
I can't. I'm not going to be able to say it's not. It won't be impressive.
It won't be as impressive. I won't say it won't be impressive. It won't be as impressive because you literally, like, it had to take for Patty Mahomes to go down for an injury, and for that team to get dismantled, basically.
Yeah.
In other words,
Listen, I'm with you on this. Though.
and
To make the Super Bowl. I'm very impressed
yeah.
if he wins the Super Bowl.
Yes, I think it's a must that they have to make the Super Bowl.
Most
But
pressured.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yes.
By far, yeah.
Josh Allen goes to the Super Bowl and he has something like. He does this already, but
That's the thing.
I know that, bro. But we're talking about some elite defenses, bro. That
I
he's about to
understand
go
that.
up against. And some of these games are going to be on the road because Denver has a better. He'll be on Texans. No, okay.
Maybe.
He might not play
maybe.
both.
Yeah, you never know what
He might not
plays.
play both.
Yeah, he might
Now
not
I
play
get what
both.
you're saying though,
Yes.
because you'll look at it and you'll be like, yeah, so he beat Bo Nix on the way there. He beat Drake May and he beat CJ Stroud.
You know what it is? I'm so sorry. I'm not comparing them. I'm not at all. It's like the Jimmy Butler when he made it to the finals or the East Conference Finals when everybody was hurt. Literally. Or Tyrese Halliburton when everybody was hurt.
All right, listen, I'm not.
No,
I'm
like,
not.
seriously.
I'm not mad at it. No, but if he wins the Super Bowl though, bro,
It's
and he
impressive,
has
brother.
like,
Like if he has to beat the Rams or like the Seahawks or one of these
He's
teams,
gonna have to
Or
beat
even the
regardless.
Eagles,
he has
bro.
to beat them. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I understand, but the route to get there, man, it's easy now.
Yeah.
It's quote unquote easy.
Yeah.
no, I get it. I get it. It's like you
I promise
think,
you, I'm not hating.
No,
No, I know
I
you're
don't.
not. I agree with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
it's
agree
not-
with you, bro.
like you think about it, like when Patty won last year, he had to beat, or like 2 years ago, he beat both of them. He beat Lamar and
Yes.
Josh,
Yes.
and then he beat the Niners. So
Yes.
like, I get it. No, I get that. I get that. I stop. That's why I said 97%. I stop if he wins the Super Bowl, bro. Like,
It's impressive, brother.
That's
Don't get me
crazy
wrong.
as hell.
It's impressive, but like I said, the route to get there,
yeah, no, I get
it's
that.
not as bumpy.
I agree with you up until the
Yeah.
until the Super Bowl.
That's like
I agree.
99% of it. That's where I'm at. I'm not gonna discredit his ring.
Now, does get to the Super Bowl and loses in dramatic fashion. I don't know. It's gonna be hard for me to pick up that guy again. As high as he's supposed to be, it's gonna be very hard.
Sway though, but I think we've kind of realized as football fans, bro, like teams win Super Bowls, bro.
I understand that.
If we start like if we go down it and we did unit by unit,
Yes.
like just real talk. We did unit
Kim,
by
who's the
unit.
best defense in the NFL right now?
This one's not even close to me, bro.
It's the Texans.
Texans.
It's the Texans, right?
And then Denver.
And then Denver. If he
Seahawks
beats,
are up there too. Though.
Seahawks,
there. They're not
Rams
as
got a
up
good
there as in
defense.
AFC.
Eagles have a good defense.
not as good as the AFC defense. We all know that. It's
Yeah.
not even close.
Yeah.
If he beats one of them and then loses to the same defense that he has, let's just say, in lamest terms, like who's in the NFC, the Lions make it, right?
Yeah.
And he beats them. I'm like, okay,
No, the clock's on him. I get it.
Like,
I get it.
you know what I mean?
It'll
you know what I'm
depend though,
saying?
bro.
I hear what you're saying. I'm gonna say this again one last time. I
Yeah.
agree with you up until the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, he's gonna have to play a juggernaut.
We'll see.
It'll
Bro,
also
the NFC's gonna be a bloodbath as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's
yeah,
gonna be a
the
juggernaut coming out
NFC,
of the
yeah.
We'll see.
It also depends. It'll have to be from the moment. If like this guy went to the AFC Championship and has like fucking 15 total touchdowns and 0 turnovers, and he lost because his offense is putting up 35 points, but his defense is giving up
That's
like
different.
40. I won't be on there with you, but we'll have to see how it goes. You're not wrong. Like I said, 99%. We keep on saying I'm up with you up until that Super Bowl.
We'll see.
This is a tougher one. NFC. I have gone back and forth because I'm going to argue with you guys about your answers. Or I'm going to not argue with you guys, but I'm going to tell you guys why it's not real pressure. Who in the NFC has the most pressure to make the Super Bowl?
So I'm gonna get mine out of the way. This is gonna sound stupid because they just won one, but for me it's the Philadelphia Eagles. And
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. If I look at Matthew Stafford getting to a Super Bowl and losing, doesn't change the needle for me on his career or on anything. He's an all-time great. He's gonna remain an all-time great whether he gets there or not. It doesn't really change anything for me. But like the Eagles, who we thought were going to be a dynasty, we're starting to see now. You change one or two buttons, and maybe they're not a dynasty. Maybe they're barely a playoff team. So if you want to get there one more time and take your shot at winning one more Super Bowl with this roster constructed the way it is, I believe this is their last opportunity. I hate putting pressure on a team that just won a Super Bowl. They just won one, and I hate doing it. But if I look across the NFC, right, they're very top-heavy. I don't think Sam Darnold has all this pressure in the world to make a Super Bowl, bro.
No.
I don't believe Baker has all this pressure in the world to make a Super Bowl. I don't believe the fucking Carolina Panthers, if they end up edging out Baker, have pressure to make a Super Bowl. I don't even believe Detroit has this pressure to make the Super Bowl because I don't believe people believe Detroit is a Super Bowl team anymore. And it's not going to be Caleb in his second year. And it's not going to be the Packers who, unfortunately, probably just lost their Super Bowl run in one night last night.
They lost they lost their best offensive player and the best defensive player.
In one night, bro. And more. They got four guys were injured that
They
game,
lost
bro.
Kraft this year and Micah.
So like if they and
Chris
their
Watson.
best offensive weapon was Christian Watson for the last 2
He's
weeks.
okay though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Okay.
For a game.
Okay. So like yeah, I mean for me it's the Eagles.
How about you?
But I'm open to anything else. bro.
Well, I'm kind of shocked by your answer. Not gonna lie to you. What's your answer?
I'm not shocked by this. There's no pressure at all in NFC. Anybody who makes it out besides the Eagles will be like technically like their first time making it that far.
Yeah.
Nobody has pressure. They're all young. I mean, the only older guy is Matthew Stafford, and I don't have pressure on him. He's 50. You know, no, seriously.
I agree.
Yeah,
there's no
no.
pressure. in
There's
the
no
NFC.
pressure.
But if I had to
See,
pick
but
one,
if you honestly, he's right. If you had to pick one, it will be the Eagles. Like you're supposed to be this dynasty, this franchise that you started, and you're not gonna make it because, unfortunately, your quarterback is mediocre,
Yeah.
and you
then-
play calling.
and
Yeah.
your quarterback. It's more than a quarterback. It's quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts is ass. Yeah, I mean, outside the Eagles, nobody. I don't.
I
see
thought
nobody.
you guys were gonna come out and say the Rams
No, absolutely.
because
not.
like
The
I was
quarterback
like
is 40.
I'm not. I was gonna say like, bro, Stafford was like we were thinking about Stafford not even playing this year with his
Yeah.
back. Like pressure doesn't sit on the shoulders of a 38-year-old.
It comes on teams with expectations.
The Packers, it would have been the Packers.
Yeah.
No lie, it would have been the Packers if Micah and Kraft did not get injured because
agree.
they just traded a whole bunch for Micah, paid him quarterback money. He went down. There's no pressure on them.
And their quarterback isn't a second-year quarterback.
No,
anymore.
yeah,
This is a
and
veteran
Jordan
now.
Love's been in there for a minute. Again, Caleb's in his second year. Nobody expects. I think everybody's just happy they made the fucking playoffs or that they're going to make
Maybe.
the playoffs.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe.
Niners are decimated. Like we're just impressed that they're even winning games without half the roster on the
They
IR.
were plugging playing quarterbacks this year, bro.
And like,
are they decimated though?
yeah, bro.
They're going to be a dangerous out. bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
they're
Like,
tough.
they
But
are.
I'm talking about like no Fred Warner, no Ayuk. There's somebody else that got injured that like they're
Kittle missed a bunch of time.
Kittle. Brock was injured for a minute too.
Yeah, Mac Jones was better than Brock, but that's fine.
And like, you guys know I hate the Eagles. I'm a Cowboys fan. I don't know if there's like real talk. There really isn't pressure on them. If we're gonna have to like peg somebody into it and be assholes, it would be the Eagles. But like, who goes back to back ever?
I agree that there's no pressure on anybody in the NFC.
Yeah, but if there's one, it's the
But
Eagles.
if you have to pick,
But that's
one,
why that's the more fun conference this year to watch in the playoffs.
Because it's gonna be very, very.
It's a bloodbath.
Yeah.
you
It's
never
going to be a
know what
bloodbath.
you're gonna get.
And it's going to be high-scoring games.
But you know the AFC is gonna be kind of nasty because hopefully it's Josh. It's gonna be like Josh versus Stroud, Bo Nix,
Drake May,
Drake May,
Justin Herbert.
maybe Justin Herbert.
Guys, I mean, we could look up end of January and
T-Law.
honestly see.
T-Law.
It's a real possibility still. It's not out of the question where we see Lamar and Josh in the AFC Championship game.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's not out of the question yet.
Maybe.
And if that happens, That'd be fucking crazy.
Let's go real quick to smaller stories, smaller pressures. Because I was thinking about this. Because there's a couple guys that, if this doesn't happen, it just adds on to like some of their playoff struggles. You guys, Lamar. If Lamar does get into the playoffs, I don't think anybody's expecting that team to win the Super Bowl. But he cannot go out there and have like a 1 touchdown, 3 interception game or 3 turnover game.
He's hurt, though, bro.
If you guys think he's hurt, then the pressure is off. Then it's just him getting there. He made it there.
But people don't give a fuck about that. They're
We're
gonna see
not
this.
people. We're intelligent sports.
I'm just talking about more like the general
The general consensus is gonna be like, oh look,
Yeah.
he choked again.
Another person,
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert, who smart football fans look at it. It is a decimated team. No, bro, they're without their 2 starting tackles.
Yeah, it's a tough.
They're going to go up against the number 1 defense. Justin Herbert's going to get his ass whooped out there. But if he goes into the playoffs, which they are going to make the playoffs, and he loses in the first round again, that is another slash of Justin Herbert has never won a playoff game. Think about that, bro. Like, those are 2 guys that, like, obviously it's not the biggest pressure, but it's just like every year it's just adding on to that legacy of, one guy's a playoff choke, another guy can't win a playoff game. Like,
Bold take. Kind of bold take. Small, but not too crazy of a pressure. T-Law as well.
I think most people are just happy that T-Law is performing well.
But he's performed well 5 years ago.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Him and Justin Herbert.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
Come on.
Yeah.
Are those guys closer than we think they are?
closer as in similarities?
Talent and his
Yeah,
skill level?
absolutely. Absolutely.
I know, like for me, Justin Herbert is better. Than
I
him.
think Justin Herbert is
Clearly
better as
than
well.
him.
Talent-wise,
But I think they're closer than people
Yes.
act like they are. Talent-wise.
Trevor Lawrence has some crazy talent, bro. That's why it drives me crazy with a guy like that.
Exactly.
It drives me crazy.
I mean,
Absolutely.
everything you say about Justin Herbert, you
can say about T-Law.
T-Law.
Absolutely.
6'6", great arm talent.
Yeah.
Like, he
Absolutely,
can do
yeah.
everything that you
No,
want to do.
100%. Okay. Yeah, I mean, NFC, we could give it to the Eagles. I mean, again, when you say the name, when you say the people on the offensive line, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley,
That's it.
and say whatever you want, that defense is really good, guys, and it turns up. I would not be shocked if the Eagles were in the Super Bowl at all. Not even a little bit. Wouldn't shock me one iota. It really, really wouldn't. Because they're the type of team that kind of turns it up. And you start seeing Jalen Hurts,
I'll be semi-surprised.
Really?
Yeah. I'll be semi-surprised.
You-
I'll be
you're-
like,
well, you got the Rams coming out?
damn, yeah. I mean, that's the hottest team in the NFC right now, man.
Yeah.
This game tomorrow will tell us a lot.
Yeah.
It will tell us a lot. This is the closest spread game I've ever seen in my life. Both teams are even. Minus 110 on each side.
Technically, they are.
They're minus 110 on each side.
Technically,
it's
like
50-50.
like they are, though.
Their offenses and their defenses are identical, production-wise and statistically. It's identical. It's kind of scary how close these two teams are.
Yeah.
It's scary. So,
Yeah.
and they even play the same way.
I'll tell you,
We'll
listen,
see what happens.
I'll be honest with you. If I was going to put money on it, I would put money on the Rams because I just think they're the
No,
better
I take
team.
Seahawks.
But at the end of the day, it's at Seattle.
Yeah, now I got to take the Seahawks.
You should definitely take the opposite money line, Keem. You should
That's all I'm doing. I'm just going to start fading Hakeem on everything.
fade me. Ask me who I think is going to win.
I was on the Steelers for 3 days. For 3 days in my head, I was like, take the Steelers.
I talked you out of the Steelers?
You and Ink talked me out of the Steelers.
No, you never listened to me.
Yeah.
Told you to take the Steelers.
Yeah. You've told me a lot of things, man.
No, but you never listened to me.
Yeah. Some of them would have cost me some money. Some of them would have made me some money, man. That's how we
Asshole.
all
You
live.
guys
Come on.
remember when you guys listened to me last year?
Stop.
I'm trying to bring back
I don't exist
I'm trying to
anymore.
bring up.
No, I mean, I'll be riding Rams. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
You're not putting money on Darnold. I know you.
I'm not. Not against
Yeah.
a good defense.
Yeah, you're
I
not
can't
doing
do
it. You're not doing it. You're not doing
Nope.
it. Okay.
Colts have a pretty good defense, and they made him look like an asshole out there.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to our hot takes of the week in the NFL. Heidi, I think you told me you had one, right?
I do definitely have one.
Spitfire.
I don't have. I had one, but I said it while about the Josh
I
Allen
definitely
thing.
have one.
Okay. This is, by the way, this is a segment of, it doesn't have to be anything related to what we talked about. Whatever's on your mind, say it.
We just got done talking about pressures and this and that. The NFL Super Bowl this year is on my birthday. It's February 8th, 2026. It will be played in Santa Clara, California, Levi Stadium. And I believe if you are a Houston Texans player, you should make your accommodations from now. Because I believe the Houston Texans are on their New York Giants run. And I believe this is a hot take, but it should be a pretty lukewarm take. Will Anderson Jr., Daniil Hunter, Aziz Al-Shair, Henry To'o, Derek Stingley Jr., and Jalen Petrie, however you pronounce his name. In the last 5 games, the Texans have allowed 10 touchdowns in 5 games. They have 9 takeaways and 10 touchdowns allowed. They have almost as much takeaways on the season as they have touchdowns allowed. Wow. What does that mean? That means when you're on an offensive drive against the Houston Texans, you are almost as likely to throw a pick or fumble the football as you are scoring a touchdown.
That's insane.
Because everybody they have on that front 7 is a dog. And you might think to yourself, hey man, you know what? They're dogs, so you know what? I'm going to throw the football. No, you're not. No, you're not. They are allowing 16 points a game. Not in the last 5 games. On the year as a whole. As a whole. They held the Los Angeles Rams to 14 points the last time they played them. 14. They made Josh Allen look silly. And my hot take is if they play Josh Allen again in the playoffs this year, they're probably also going to make him look silly. Because if your offensive line isn't one of the best in the league, you're probably fucking cooked. Because the league in the last 6 games have been cooked. They have been cooked. The most points they've allowed in the last 6 games has been 29 to the Jags. They won that game 36-29.
So you got the Texans.
I have the Texans stamped, and my stamp of approval. They will be in the Super Bowl this year, and they will make their New York Giants run this year.
Swade, how hot was
and
that?
they will upset a lot of folks this year, but I'll be seeing it coming from a mile away.
You gonna put your money where your mouth is?
I will be taking the Texans a lot in the playoffs this year. Yes.
How hot was that, Swade, from 1 to 10?
From 1 to 10?
Yeah, 10 being the hottest.
7.
Can I convince you more?
Listen, stop. Stop.
The run game is coming together.
Stop.
Woody Marks is balling.
Stop.
Right?
I-
Nick Chubb is getting healthier. Nico Collins is balling. CJ Stroud is starting to get it together. That defense is the best in the league. Does defense not win championships?
Absolutely.
Who would be in their way? Pat? They threw Pat out of the playoffs. They said, Pat, get your boys and go home, bro.
Too soon.
Here's 3 picks.
There's a lot of money on that.
Go home, bro.
Too soon.
Go home.
That's the game that broke me.
Bro, they might have 7 guys on all pro on their defense, bro. It's nasty shit.
Listen, that's a pretty hot take.
7.
It's a 7 or 8. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll tell you, in a year where there's no elite quarterbacks in the league, can a team like Houston shut out Bo Nix? Yes. Can they shut out Drake May?
They almost shut out Josh
Yes.
Allen, bro, the last time they played. I'm just saying, bro.
If the only guy that they really have to worry about is Josh, that's just one guy. Like, real talk. So no, I'm not mad at it.
One guy.
Hello, fucking guy.
Well, I mean, in other years they would have to go through Lamar, Patrick, and
They went through Lamar last year. They lost.
That's what I'm trying to say. They would have to go through They would have to go through 3, and let's just say the years that Burrow occasionally, once in a while, makes a playoffs.
Oh man, I'm fully convinced the Texans will be in the Super Bowl this year.
I don't disagree.
The hottest team in the league right now.
I don't disagree.
Best defense in the league. They're the best defense in the league right
They're
now.
the best, but not the hottest per se.
They're the hottest team in the league right now.
They're one of the hottest.
Let me just put it like this. We'll use, since our favorite to come out of the AFC right now is the Bills, right? We'll use the Bills as a barometer.
Yes.
Because those 2 teams have played the Bills in the last 4 weeks. Drake May looked like a high school quarterback when he played Josh in the second half. Say what you want. They melted down and they broke down.
Yes.
The Patriots melted down in the second half. It is what it is, bro. They couldn't move the ball past the stick. Right? The other team played Josh 3 weeks ago. And they made Josh and the Bills look like idiots.
But you got to think about it.
If we use that as a barometer, they made them look like idiots.
They played the Bills in the beginning of the season. They beat them. Drake May. You gotta forget. Don't forget about that.
No,
In a
that's well.
shootout. But they didn't make Josh look like...
They didn't.
They didn't make Josh in the Bills. Josh was running for his life. I don't know if you guys remember that game.
I remember.
He was running for his life.
I remember.
And if that front seven is healthy, what's stopping him from doing that to every quarterback in the AFC this year? What's stopping him?
Do yourself a favor. Go on FanDuel. Take Houston to be in the Super Bowl next year. Fade him. He's always a year late on people.
I am always a year too
He
early.
is.
He always a year too early. I'm sorry.
I don't disagree with you.
No, I'm not mad at that.
They are one of the hottest teams.
The
in
Houston
NFL.
Texans will be in this year's Super Bowl. You can book it.
I'm not mad at that at all, man.
That's wild.
Is it wild?
That's wild.
But
Not
think about it.
really.
Is it wild?
Not really. Not in this year. Not in this year.
Okay, so
man.
let me ask you. I'm sorry, I'll not to expand on this. Oh, fuck it. We're not rushing to watch a game tonight.
Yeah,
We'll be
no.
okay. So let me ask you this, right? Do you trust Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos, or who do you trust more in a playoff game? CJ Stroud, who's made multiple playoff runs now, and that defense. Who do you trust more?
Honestly?
And I know Denver's defense is elite. But who do you
Honestly,
trust more?
I trust Sean Payton in that
Yeah,
defense.
I do too.
Okay, cool. Sean Payton hasn't won a playoff game in 18 years. Anyways, Sean Payton, you trust Sean Payton. If I go on the other side, you trust Drake May, and let's just be honest here. The defense is good. It's not elite. Their offense is okay.
That's one of the best.
Not
defenses.
elite.
I trust Houston
It's
more.
not one of the best defenses
over
in the
the
league. It's
Patriots.
like 10th or 11th in the
No,
league
it's-
in
it's
scoring
up there.
allowed.
It's
It's
up
versus
there.
16. Denver and Houston Texans is much better than the Eagles.
I know.
Defense. It's much better, bro.
I know.
So if we just look at it there, and like silly me, CJ Stroud did just make a playoff run 2 years ago
He did.
as a rookie.
I won a playoff game.
Silly me. You know what I mean?
Beat the Browns.
So like, 2 years later, he can't replicate the same. I believe he can. Bro. Again, boys, they're almost quarterback proof. They were winning games. This win streak started with Davis Mills behind center.
I'm convinced.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
I am
you're
convinced
trading
as well.
Davis Mills.
He
now
knows how
for
to convince.
CJ Stroud.
No, I wouldn't be shocked.
Can I interest you in Nico Collins?
Sure.
Yes.
You,
Can I
I
interest you in
wouldn't.
Woody Marks, who's playing well, and Nick Chubb is again getting healthier, and who knows?
I wouldn't be shocked. I would say that I think I have Denver as an edge on them, but that.
Okay.
But I would not be shocked. You guys want the truth? I wouldn't be shocked to anybody in the AFC coming
Honestly, I
out.
wouldn't either.
Just to be
I wouldn't
honest, which I really, really wouldn't. Bro.
I'd be pretty shocked if the Patriots ended up in the Super Bowl.
No.
I would too, but it's like
You're kind of giving their defense a little more credit than
Yeah.
it deserves, bro. It's a good defense.
Christian Gonzalez is wild.
They got lit up
They-
yesterday, bro. They lit up, bro.
against Shakers.
Let's just be honest, Wallah. They got lit up.
This guy watched a Bills game from start to finish against the Patriots.
No, Wallah. Did they not
I
get
know.
lit up, bro?
Bro,
they
they're
got lit
11
up.
and 2. Beast.
Even when they lost,
11 and 3.
you know, one second.
I know. They didn't beat anybody. I know.
One second.
I know.
1 second.
I know.
Just 1 second, bro.
I know.
Let's just list them up because I've been hearing a lot of Patriots and I hate that fucking team. Yeah, I hate that fucking team. So let me tell you who they've beat.
They
this
haven't
year.
beat anybody.
Let me tell
I
you who they beat
know.
this year. Hakeem,
Yeah, what's up? Man?
they lost to the Raiders in Week 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And then they beat the Dolphins.
Okay.
Are the Dolphins any good?
No.
They lost to the Steelers. Okay.
Okay.
They beat the
Josh-
Panthers.
Oh, that's
Yes.
a good team.
That's a good
They
team.
beat Josh.
Yes.
And they've been hanging their hat on that victory for 11 weeks now. Then they beat the Saints.
Okay.
That's a good
Garbage.
team.
It's good. It's okay now.
Garbage.
And then they beat the Titans.
Garbage.
Are the Titans any good?
Up
Garbage.
and coming team.
Shut up.
And then they beat the Browns. Are the Browns any good?
The defense is.
That wasn't Shador.
And then they beat the Falcons.
Okay.
Then they beat the Bucks.
Oh, wow.
Then the Jets. Then the Burrowless Bengals. The Giants. And they just got destroyed to the Bills. They've played me, you, and Hakeem on this win streak that
Hey,
they
last
Yeah.
time we were on the
They
field, though,
played the
dog.
three of us.
Last time we were on the field.
If anything, our offense looked better than theirs.
I'm not mad at that one.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it.
Now, if I pull up the Texans record, and even, by the way, Denver's played some fucking hitters this year.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Like, their 11-3 is a 11-3.
Yeah.
It's a scary
I'm
one.
convinced, Beast. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
You convinced me.
Yeah.
Let go, Peg, go!
Well, I go. Still got the
Well, I
Bills.
go,
I still
Peg,
would
go.
probably have the Bills coming out, but
I got the
all right.
Texans in the Super Bowl this year. That's my
I
hot
don't
take.
have a hot take.
Can't wait for this.
No, this has nothing
Look
to do
how
with you
cold
guys.
this hot take is going to be.
No,
right
it's
now.
not a hot
Josh
take.
is good.
No. I don't have a hot take. I
wait
have
for
more of an appreciation.
Nice.
I have more of an appreciation thing because I've been online.
You do?
I do. I have an appreciation one. That's about my favorite guy. I
Look
got to
for who?
do it. Yeah, come on. It's because I've been online. I've been seeing a lot of nasty comments, bro. When somebody gets injured, we shouldn't go this route. I think people forgot who Patrick Mahomes really was, bro. I really do believe that people forgot who Patrick Mahomes was. So I want to give a message out to people. Is that okay, Swade?
It's fine.
I'm not talking about Tom Brady. I'm
don't
not
gotta
talking
talk
about
about it. Go
nobody. I
ahead, bro.
promise you. It's
Go
not.
ahead.
I just want to make sure people truly realize what we just witnessed in the last 8 years. Patrick Mahomes put together one of the greatest runs we've ever seen from a quarterback not named Tom Edward Brady. And the minute that he goes down and tears his ACL, we have people sitting here tarnishing his name. I just want to remind people of something real quickly. Last 8 years, 5 Super Bowl appearances. He's won 3 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs, 3 All-Pros, has never missed an AFC championship game. Let me just make this very clear. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but my team in the last 30 years hasn't accomplished half of that. Your team, your favorite team, most likely hasn't accomplished half of that unless you are a Patriots fan. So before we all sit here and start talking shit, and before we start tarnishing names, we just watched one of the greatest runs ever. He has destroyed every single quarterback. Your favorite quarterback has gone belt to ass by this guy. Every single one of them. So let's just make sure before we start saying this dynasty's over and this is that and he's not going to be the same. Let's just appreciate what we just watched because it is more than likely not going to happen for a quarterback and a team probably for a while. This only happens like once in a while. That's my appreciation hot take, boys.
Cool.
How hot was that?
So your hot take was that Patrick Mahomes was good?
Yeah. Well, if you go online right now, man,
I was fucking around. He actually did it.
Yeah.
That was actually his hot
No, I'm
take.
saying, bro, like just dead ass. Like you start going online and shit like that. It's just
too early to do
It's
this.
nasty, bro.
It's too early for me to do this, bro.
I'm doing
You
it.
gotta let the people celebrate the fact that I don't think people are celebrating Patrick is hurt. I think they're celebrating the Chiefs are not in the playoffs this year, and that's okay for them to celebrate, bro.
Pussies. All right.
Jesus. By the way, I just want to make something very clear. You kept saying belt to ass. I mean, he did play Lamar Jackson in the AFC Championship game. Lamar Jackson did throw 280 yards.
He got belt to ass,
and
man.
Zay Flowers did fumble on the goal line to send them up late in the fourth quarter. I'm just saying, bro.
Everybody's gone.
He did outthrow Patrick Mahomes by 100 yards in the same game. They're on the same field. I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Almost 300 yards of total offense from Lamar Jackson against that team. I don't know. Zay Flowers doesn't fumble at the end zone. They're up a touchdown going in the fourth quarter. Who knows what happens, man? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. The clutchest quarterback we know outside of Tom
2
Brady.
touchdowns to get a lot. It was a 2016 game, bro.
We're not talking about Lamar
don't know,
Jackson
man.
here, but they all.
The game was 2016, bro. It was
Heady,
tough.
for
It
the
was tough
most
defense,
part,
bro.
Heady, they all gotten belt to ass by this guy and the
Yeah,
Chiefs,
gotten
bro.
belt to ass.
Like,
I mean,
I'm
Lamar's
just-
only got good enough to get there one time, so we'll see what happens again.
All right. We're not going to go on to basketball. Guess what we're going on to? WWE, baby.
Doug,
Before we go on to WW, can I ask you a question?
What's up, baby?
What do teams play for at the end of the year?
To win.
Super Bowl.
To win what?
The Super Bowl.
Lombardi Trophy.
Why do you call it a Super Bowl?
Why are you gonna embarrass me in front of everybody like that?
Look at that stink bug right over your eye.
Why are you gonna embarrass me like
So
that?
you sent it to my way? Fucking guy.
Why are you gonna embarrass me like that? You know,
Because you've been calling it. They know you have a speech impediment. Super Bowl.
Llama.
You've been saying it for 15 years. You call it a Super
Haram.
I want to see them in the Super Bowl.
All right, let's move on.
Got some Super Bowls.
Nah. We got some. We're gonna move off. We're gonna go into the WWE. We really don't talk a ton about the WWE. We were kind of doing it for a minute, but we just had a GOAT retire.
The GOAT.
Slow.
A GOAT retire.
The GOAT.
And I'll be honest with you, this is
GOAT.
probably one of the times that wrestling has made more headlines than NFL. Like just real talk. And
It did it.
Cena.
But cool.
No,
I mean, just for John Cena, Hetty. But for the most part, the outrage is all about John Cena's last match.
Yeah.
All the hate in the world is going towards Triple H. Hetty, you're not really a big WWE fan, but we do have a huge John Cena glazer / fanboy / crybaby.
I was a huge John Cena fan too. Then I turned 13.
Yeah. Okay. You see, he doesn't want to. He wants to act like he's a macho man.
Bro,
So it's
yeah,
good.
well, there's
As a
this-
John Cena fan, I want to ask you:
Yes,
do
man.
you believe that match was a fail? Were you mad about it?
As a fan, yes, I'm mad about it. Man, you don't let go like. First of all, my eyes, in WWE, the greatest of all time.
Okay.
That's the greatest of all time. You can
But
sit
just
here.
say in your eyes.
No,
But bro,
can
you were
sit-
listen.
Keep
You were
it as
pissed
in
off
your
though.
eyes.
You
I
were-
was pissed. Yeah, bro.
Why, though?
The setting, first of all, the setting of where it was. You don't let go of a GOAT like that on a bullshit, not even a pay-per-view match on a Saturday night. You don't let go of like that. Second of all, the match being like, I know that the storyline of him never giving up and then he gave up. I don't like that at all.
You didn't want him to tap?
I don't want him to. I don't want him to lose.
Really?
I don't want him to lose. No, seriously, man. You don't let go of a goal. Like, you don't want to lose. Third, there was so many other storylines that like they missed, or like other superstars weren't even there, and like that setting was of him going away like that. It wasn't for a goal. It wasn't for John Cena.
So what do you want to see? What do you want to see? Did you want to see it? The main
wanted to
event
see-
of the
yes.
WrestleMania?
Oh no, not main event. Main event is crazy. No, I wanted to see it in WrestleMania. His final WrestleMania, like that, and more appreciation from other people.
Do you believe they didn't do it in WrestleMania because it was going to take away the headlines from anything else they were doing, though? You don't believe that?
That could be, yeah. That is also true, but it's never. I'll never do that. I'll never work like that. There's
John
always.
Cena was retiring. That's the last match of WrestleMania. I believe that would take the majority of headlines for WrestleMania.
It would be, but like a crazy what's it called, championship match, like with a storyline behind it. I don't think it'll be up there, but I won't be as crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm an avid WWE fan. I would be absolutely pissed if that was a main event of either night.
Yeah. I don't want it to be a main
Yeah.
event. Yeah, of course not.
I think, but Sway, they gave him that night, so that was his night. So John Cena asked for that because he wanted it to be the. You've seen a bunch of NXT stars.
Yes.
Like it was supposed to be for the future. He wanted that.
Yes.
I don't know, bro. I think you John Cena fans are a bunch of crybabies, bro.
Crybabies?
You guys are a bunch of crybabies, bro. What do you guys want? Number one, the match itself.
When did Undertaker retire?
I don't know. Is he retired now?
And John Cena will be back in WWE.
No, John,
he'll
I believe
be
John
back.
is
He
done.
won't fight, but
I
he'll-
believe John. John
He'll be
said
back in it.
he said he'll never wrestle again.
I know.
Yeah, he
The Rock
won't
said the same
wrestle.
thing. They all say the same thing. They always end up in a match.
I believe
together.
John though.
I'm surprised you didn't want him to lose. Every GOAT goes like they put somebody over. That's the whole. It's a tradition WWE. Like
Oh, maybe I'm just like,
when you're,
I get it.
you got to put somebody over.
I
Close,
think
you know?
I think everybody missed the boat on everything, bro. Number one, John Cena tapping. People said they would rather him pass out. I would rather him tap 100% than him tap than pass out, bro. But I don't think people realize.
Yeah,
Yeah,
been pretty sick if you passed out.
He's
you would
supposed to
want
give
him,
up.
I'm never gonna quit.
Yeah.
but people are mad
At my
about.
last breath, I didn't
Like
quit.
people are mad at Triple H, bro. He just made Gunther the biggest villain in the world. If you go watch Monday Night,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I
the
watched
next
it.
day, there
watched
wasn't a single person who wasn't booing him.
He shit on him.
And then he said, "Yep, I made him tap like a
Yeah,
bitch,"
yes.
which he did at the end of
He
the
literally
day.
said, I made him tap like a bitch.
Because honestly, bro, John Cena can't wrestle anymore. It was never going to be a
not,
good
bro.
match.
Of course not, man.
It was
I know
never going to
that.
be a good match. But look what he did for Gunther now. Gunther is going to be the new legend killer. He's going to retire John like he did. He's going to retire AJ Styles. He's going to retire Brock Lesnar. He'll probably retire Randy Orton. And then that'll be his new thing. And that'll be all because of John Cena. But all I hear all fucking week are you guys John Cena fans crying. Stop crying,
We're
bro.
not crying.
Is it just your way of coping that he's retired, man? Is that what it is?
No, not really, bro. No,
Okay.
bro, I'm not a casual.
Yeah.
Like, I don't watch it like every week. I follow it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You guys wanted him to win?
I mean, yeah, bro. You guys, you make it seem like I'm the leader of this John Cena fan
You guys
club,
are
bro.
the John Cena GOAT fandom.
No, man. It's it was very bitter growing up.
It was sad to watch.
It was very sad.
It was sad to watch.
You know what I'm saying? Then that tribute, that video, that was a crazy video. But they missed one of like his biggest rivals.
Edge?
No, they had the Edge in that. What's it called?
Who?
JBL.
JBL.
He started that. That was his first championship. His first ever WWE championship was against JBL.
I do think they missed the boat on the whole run. The match I wasn't mad about. The match was cool. I wasn't expecting, like, realistically. Like we joked around for like 2 weeks about what
Yeah,
this
I
guy
know.
pops up. Realistically, I was more mad about the run. I would have like John Cena should have never went heel. John Cena was a good guy forever and ever and ever. He should have never went heel. But all right.
WW.
Hey, do you got any last things to say?
I don't.
You know, I know you don't like this subject whatsoever.
Oh, it's not that. I have no value to provide to this subject.
No worries. NBA.
Now, this one I have a lot of value to add to the subject.
Okay. I didn't tell you guys what I was going to ask you guys. I think this might get a little bit heated, but that's why we're here. Okay. All right. I want to make something a little bit harder for you guys. I was going to ask you guys, who would you guys start a team with? All of us are a bunch of basic ass motherfuckers, and we would all have said, "Oh, Giannis, Joker, SGA, Luka." So, right or wrong, was anybody going to say anybody differently, or Wimby?
Cade
right?
and pretty high up
Right.
there too.
So I'm going to ask you guys. Let's just imagine that Giannis, Joker, SGA, Luka, and Wemby do not exist. And you have to start a team with one player today. Who is that player?
It's the NBA MVP. It's Cade Cunningham.
Them.
I don't think this one is particularly close, bro.
Him or Ant?
This is Cade's full second year of health.
Yes.
Last year, he was at 26, 9 and 7. Remember last year you said, let me see him do it for one more year.
Was I wrong for that?
He came back, and he's averaging 27, 9 and 6. His second best player may or may not make an All-Star game this year. What do you think about the Oklahoma City Thunder record? Is it crazy?
It's wild.
It's wild, right?
Yes.
The Pistons are 3 games behind
I know
them.
they are. I know they are.
The Pistons are 3 games behind them. The Pistons are also on pace to win damn near 70 games. And you know why that is? That's one answer, bro. It's because of Cade Cunningham. It ain't Tobias Harris. Much love to Tobias.
So-
it ain't because of Tobias Harris. It's because of Cade Cunningham.
So I have a question. Listen, on the table are some guys,
Who
right?
are they?
Jason Tatum is still on that
No.
list.
Taking Cade.
Ant is still on that list.
Taking Cade.
Changun?
Taking Cade.
Mitch?
Cade.
Who else is still on the list? That's
Cade.
like
This is
That's
more
just
of
Cade. The answer is the MVP.
Who are you going with? You're starting a team.
Either Cade or Ant. There's no.
Pick
there's,
one.
It's close. It's
You got to pick
There's
one.
no. I'd go with Cade. Bro, Cade. Bro, like 3 games out of Oklahoma City. The Pistons. The laughing stock of the NBA are what? 24 and
They're 21 4.
21 and 3. 21 4. Some.
Yeah.
Cade. Literally, Cade.
Listen, I love me some Cade, bro. I do.
He's gonna say something so stupid.
No.
I know he is.
What the
Watch this. He's gonna say Laurie Markkanen or some shit right now. Watch this.
I just said AR was better than
Or
Laurie
fucking
Markkanen.
AR. Well, if you say AR.
He's getting ready to smack me, bro. This one's very close.
Yes.
And I go back and forth with it. But I think I would start with Ant. And I'll tell you why. Because I feel like, and hear me out, I don't disagree with a single sentence you said. You spoke all facts, no printer. It was all beautiful. I think if I had that option, and that's the scenario, I can't pick one of the top 5 guys, I think I would start my team with Ant Edwards. I believe as players, they're very close. And that's more an indication on a guy like Cade. Because we all, like last year we talked about it, and I was like, let me see another year out of it. But if you would ask people last year if Cade as good as a player as Ant, they would just call us a bunch of homers, right or wrong.
Right. Or we've seen it before.
End of the year.
Yeah.
End of the year is different.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Ant for the simple reason that it's less of a gamble. Because I have seen him perform in the playoffs, and I have seen him take his team to 2 Western Conference championships in a really loaded West. That's why I would go with Ant. I just feel like I've seen it. I feel like I got a little bit more two-way power, even though Cade is a good defender. I feel like Cade's a dog on that other side, too.
And he's also a much better playmaker than that.
But Ant's a much better
Defender.
shooter and at the rim, and he's a better defender than him, bro.
He's not as good as a
And
shooter.
their scoring figures are almost identical.
Yes. I think he's averaging more than him this year.
I'm saying, like, they're almost identical.
And he's a
I'm
better
just
passer.
saying, though.
So, I mean,
He's a better
That's the
passer
only
than
reason
him, and
why.
he's a
I
better
just feel
rebounder.
like I've seen some.
but guys, like, today, if we're, like, let's just say we did that skill set thing that we always do, like, today, like, Cade would be a better player.
Rudy, though?
I think he would be, yeah. Like, we say Ant is better at the rim. Yes, Ant is more athletically gifted at the rim.
That's it.
But as a finisher at the rim, no, Cade is just as good as Ant is, bro. Like, and again, when we look at it, right? I mean, the guy's shooting almost 50% from the field too, by the way. So it's like efficient. If it's an efficient 27, 9, and 6. You know, you piss me off, man. You
Why?
piss me off, bro. Because let me tell you why he pisses me off.
Why?
When he goes on a hot take, and he says something 2 years too early, he says, I was the first one to say it.
Yeah.
But when somebody else says something, you say, oh, I got to see it for another year. What did you need to see?
No.
They pushed New York Knicks. They were in the Eastern
Petty.
Conference Finals.
Petty.
1 second. Let me just finish my sentence. Their second best player was Jaden Ivey, and they pushed them to 7 if it wasn't for a bad call. And that team ended up in the Eastern Conference Finals
Hetty, I know that, Hetty. But
in his first year in the playoffs.
Hetty, I understand
The
that.
other guy, when he was making Western Conference Finals championships, he was doing it with another All-Star, sometimes two in Rudy Gobert, the Defensive Player of the Year in Rudy Gobert, and the Sixth Man of the Year, arguably every year, in Naz Reid. That ain't this Pistons team.
I know that.
This Pistons
Hetty.
team is Jalen Duren and nobody else.
I know,
It's
Hetty.
nobody else.
You know what their
I
averages
love
are?
them. I love that team. It's nobody else.
You know what their averages are this year?
Who?
I'm gonna name them, but I'm not gonna tell you what they are. You tell me what they are. Oh, never mind. That was stupid. You're gonna find out what they are. 29, 5, and 4.
That's it.
27, 6, and 9.
That's
Cade.
Randall. Who's that?
It's
It's
Cade.
Cade.
How much is
27.1, 6.0 rebounds, and 9.2 assists. Ant is at 28.7, 4.9 rebounds, and 3.8 assists.
Yeah.
Wow.
The playmaking is a big difference.
The playmaking is a
The
big
playmaking is huge.
Hetty, this is-
Playmaking, rebounding,
I just
and
for
he's
right
a
now,
2-point better scorer.
I don't like the argument that he's a better player than that Cade's a better player than Ant is like that's not a hot take, bro. Like it's a real conversation.
And he's younger than him.
He's younger, but I just the West is tough, bro. And he's made it to two of them. I get that he's had guys with him and stuff like
He's had
that.
the most athletic team, one of the most athletic teams in the league.
But bro, nobody had them beating the Lakers last year, and they beat the Lakers. Nobody had them beating Denver 2 years ago, and they beat Denver, right? And I get what you're saying about. I personally, just me, I'm not gonna give Cade credit for losing a 6 in the first round. I'm not, bro.
I mean, that was basically his rookie year.
I know,
Basically.
I know the Hetty, but I'm not gonna
But
sit
if
there.
we're looking ahead to say who you're going to build
Yeah.
a team around, though. You're not saying who's been better in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
You're saying we're looking ahead
I think I'm still going with
and
Ant,
we're
bro.
building it for the next whatever years it is. First of all, the potential on Cade's side is higher.
potential.
The potential on Cade's side is higher. This is his second year in the league starting fully healthy. It's his second year in the league. By year 2, he's at 27, 9, and 6, and he has his bum-ass Pistons team. I'm going to just call it like it is. We're Detroiters. This bum-ass Pistons teams, he has them at 21 and 5.
I get that.
And it's because of him.
I get it.
And if Shea wasn't gonna win 75 fucking games, and if Jokic wasn't averaging a fucking 35-point triple-double, this man would by far be the MVP of the league, bro. By far and away, which is something that Ant has never accomplished. Not even been close. Not even been close, bro. And he's what, 23? 22?
Let me make it harder. I'll make it harder. One more.
And it's amazing, though.
I'm gonna make it harder.
It's those two guys.
That is
I'm gonna make it harder. Take those two guys out. Who you starting your team with?
motherfucker.
If we take those
Now
two
it gets
guys
hard, bro. Now it gets hard.
Şengün.
we take those two guys
No,
out, I'm still
it
going
can't.
Tatum.
I forget about Tatum.
I'm still going Jason Tatum.
You know, Tatum has an argument in that bunch too, but
He does. He's 27.
Yeah.
28, whatever he is.
yeah,
I'm
he's
going
still
Tatum.
young.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's a
I like
shifty
Jalen.
motherfucker.
My God, he's such a. Listen, just real quick as a side note,
Yes.
we can say all we want about Brunson, bro. All we want. Jalen Brunson's a fucking dog, bro.
Of course he is.
Dog,
Pit bull, bro.
dog,
Yeah.
bro. 6'2", barely, and
He's a pit bull,
and
bro.
he's just like he's on. You had to hope he misses.
And Jalen ain't 6'2".
He's smaller than that. Yeah,
He's like 6 feet.
I like that.
If I stood next to Jalen, I'd be taller than Jalen.
I like that
6'2".
Knicks
I
team.
promise
They
you.
gotta make the finals this year.
Yeah, I was telling him on the car right over here. They have no excuse.
Yeah, they have no excuses.
D. Mitch.
Unless they run into
And they're gonna run into
the
him.
Cade Duren connection.
D. Mitch.
D. Mitch is up there. D. Mitch is slowly turning into one of the most underrated players in the NBA, bro.
Yeah,
Swear to God.
it's
he
just
is.
because Cleveland's a little disappointing this year.
Very, not a
Yeah.
little bit. They're like 3 games above 500.
Yeah, it's not
They're
good.
very
You can't be there.
disappointing.
All right, let's.
It hasn't been him, though. He's been averaging 30. So.
He always will. All right, let's move into our last segment. NBA hot takes. Swade's like, what segment? There's nothing else. Or did you?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry.
What were we looking at?
No, nothing.
He's like, what is left?
Oh, I thought. Yeah, I thought. Okay.
NBA hot takes. You said you might have a small one.
I mean, I just made it, but I'll make it again. My NBA hot take is that Cade Cunningham is the MVP of the NBA this year. If we look at level of difficulty, we look at the fact that they have a bunch of really good role players, but no other stars. He has this team 3 games behind the potentially 75 winning OKC Thunder. He's 3 games behind them. God bless their souls. His second best player is Jalen Duren, who's having a beast season. And then after that, there's a huge fall off of talent. And he's averaging 27, 9, and 6 on 50% shooting. And he's by far that best player. And you can go as far and say he is dragging a very low talent team to the best seed in the East. He's my MVP this year, and I don't think it's particularly close.
So if SGA breaks the record,
Then he's MVP.
all right.
But like, even if he does, let's say he wins 75 games. Let's say he wins 74 games. And let's say Cade wins 68. My vote was going to go to Cade. I'm just being honest, bro.
Yeah, I
My
get
vote was
that.
going to go to Cade, bro.
I get that.
This would be the greatest like individual dragging of a season since 2009 LeBron James, bro.
I hope that
I'm serious.
I hope Detroit is smart with the way that they build the roster above around Cade, because they do have some trade chips and they have some draft picks. I really, really hope they don't go trade a bunch of stuff for AD, which they've already said they aren't, but I just hope they don't and hope that's real, because AD's a bag of knees.
A lot of people are asking for them to go
so
trade for Giannis now.
That's
by
a
the way.
real thing. All
Yeah.
about the AD thing. I
Yeah,
read about
that's
that.
real. There's another one out there that I would like, but like with Mark Cannon, that's the guy.
That'd be nice.
That would be
Yeah, they
really,
should
really
pull the trigger
nice.
on Mark
You
Cannon.
know,
I wish
but
they would.
all right, my hot take. This one's probably going to piss off a lot of old heads, but I really don't give a fuck. That's why I'm here, right? I believe that the traditional let me repeat that. I believe that the traditional pass-first point guard position in that framework of player is completely dead. I believe that player could rarely be your best player. I know that we just seen a guy like Halliburton go to the finals last year being that pass first guy, but that's kind of like a rare thing that we've seen. And the reason why this even like came up to mind is like I was thinking about a guy like Chris Paul. Like, you know, we call him the point god. He's one of the best point guards of all time. But when you think about a guy like Chris Paul, like what is his peak season? Like from an averages standpoint, right? Like what is his actual peak season? I think maybe his peak season is like 20 points, like 8 assists, and maybe
with the
He's
Clippers?
average. He's average 10 assists plus.
You know,
Oh, with the Clippers?
or
with-
maybe even
with
with New
Orlando?
Orleans.
Hornets, or whoever.
But now, if you tell me that a point guard averages 20 points a game, 10 assists, and like 5 rebounds, I'll tell you there's guys now that average 32, 10, and like 5, right? So being that point guard now and being that pass first point guard who doesn't score and all he is that pass guy can't be your best player anymore. It's actually a dying breed when you really think about it. Like Halliburton is really like the last guy that has done it.
And Halliburton arguably isn't even the best player on his team.
You get what I mean? Like
That's
that
your
was
point.
like it was a very weird situation. It's like I think about guys like Chris Paul. I think about guys like Stockton. I think of guys like Steve Nash. Like what they did best, people do it and now give you 28 points a game.
Yeah.
Like think about Luka.
But you agree they don't run it as well as those guys ran.
No, they don't run it the same, but those guys aren't top 15 players in this league.
Unfortunately.
Maybe not even top 20.
Okay.
It's a dying breed,
Keep
bro.
going.
We're going to end up at 40.
With the
Guys, we sat there and how many times have we done where Halliburton was ranked last year? And how many guys did we name that were better than him?
Yeah.
Think about it like that. Like, you know, like when Chris,
Like Haley might not even be a top 5 point guard in the league this year. Like, or obviously he's
it's
hurt,
just like
in
we
general.
just talked about Cade. Boom, right there. We talked about Luka. Boom, right there. You think about guys like Trey Young. Who else am I missing? Bro, the point guard spot's not even where the
Foxy.
offenses ran anymore, bro. Most of it's the point forward.
So if we took Steve Nash of 2000, because Steve Nash was an excellent shooter, right? Excellent shooter.
Great player.
If we took Steve Nash from 2006 and we placed him in this league, do you think Steve Nash should be at 25 and 12? If he played in this era, in this league.
Is he that aggressive as a player to try to score that much?
Like he averaged 19 a game. At his peak seasons, he would average 19, 20 a game. He'd hover around there. Some years he'd average 15 and 14 assists, for example. But like, let's just say he was a 19-point scorer at his absolute peak. You don't believe he would be like a 23, 24, and 12,
I think he'd be a
13 guy?
23-point guy. Yeah. But Steve Nash was like the cream of the crop back
Yeah,
in
he
his
was
day.
the best of the best.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? But not to bring this guy up. A guy like AR, we look at him and he scores and blah, blah, blah. But what would we say? He's like very unathletic and, you know, he'll have trouble in the playoffs. Like that would be the same thing with Steve Nash now. Very unathletic scorer, right? Like that's not impressive.
He'd be the smartest guy on the court.
He would be the smartest guy in the court, bro, but it would be easier to neutralize him.
It would be easier to neutralize, depending on the team he has around him, yeah.
Because he doesn't create offense for himself. He was mainly a pick and roll
He
type
would
of guy.
pick his spots on the court.
Yeah, like he wasn't a
He
guy
wasn't
like
gonna go get me 30.
yeah,
Give
like
me
or
30.
end a game, go win me that, go and get it. Even with like Chris Paul, who like any team he went on, great, one of the best point guards ever. But like, it's a dying that position of pass first. It's dying, bro.
I will say this.
I blame Curry.
To add to your point, well, Curry revolutionized the game of basketball and revolutionized the point guard position. But on top of that, though, the dead ball era is gone. A lot of those traditional point guards, they excelled because it was a dead ball era. Because by the time you got to your half-court offense, it was dribble, dribble, dribble. It was simple actions, getting to people's spots, throwing them the ball, and hope they created a shot or made a shot. Today we have, do you guys know what a mini transition is?
Yes.
It's like a mini fast break. It's like a fast break within the half court.
Yes.
That's half of the game now.
Yeah.
Half of our offenses in this league today are mini fast breaks. They're mini transition. So, like, for you running as a point guard and just, like, you're Tyrese is the best you could be.
And Tyrese had to
Halliburton.
have Siakam average damn near 28 points on his side.
Guys, Siakam outplayed Tyrese in the NBA Finals last year.
He's a better player,
than Tyrese.
He might not be more valuable and more important to the team.
maybe not,
but as just as a player.
And he might be.
I know.
Hey, they just
I know.
need each other. They may need each other to get far. They
It's
need
just
each other.
that's really what it comes down to. That's kind of what I was thinking about. I don't know how.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't know how hot that is. But
It's been dead for a minute now.
Yeah.
Think about it, bro.
James Harden, 32 points, 10 assists.
36. Have some respect for yourself.
Russ, Mr. Triple-Double, averaging a 30-point triple-double. I'm just talking about, like, that point guard position has evolved, bro, to beyond and more than
They're better
ever, bro.
scorers now.
They're better
than they used to.
scorers,
They're better
and are they as smart as those guys? No, but I will take a little bit less smart,
Maybe.
and I'll take 30 points and the same amount of assists, bro. I just will.
Yeah.
Like, I just will, bro.
I will say our guys are smarter earlier now.
Yes. Game's evolved, man.
I'm going to glaze him to death.
Yeah.
But fuck it. Like, Cade is what, 23? He's averaging 9 assists a game in the NBA, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
He's like 23.
Yes.
So he hasn't even fully developed how to read a defense yet.
Yes.
Any last thoughts before we get out of here, boys?
No, sir.
I think, man, we covered a lot today.
We did.
Yeah, we did. bro.
Covered a lot.
It was a great episode.
Great.
Not gonna lie to you. It
was a wild episode.
It was a great episode,
I
man.
don't know how we used to get out of here at 12, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're a lot more efficient now, man. Ace, we apologize, bro. We used to have you here up until like
fuck?
1 a.m. Here we go, baby.
Efficiency is key, man.
Who?
Efficiency is key.
Hell yeah.
Efficiency is always key in life, man.
Episode 65 officially in the books. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, follow button. You see us all over, baby. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Let's get out of here.